Hello there. Today's video will be about research ethics. Research ethics provides guidelines for the responsible conduct of research. In addition, it educates and monitors scientists conducting research to ensure a high ethical standard. Basically, there are 5 principles for research ethics in this video. Minimizing the risk of harm, obtaining informed consent, fidelity and responsibility, integrity, and respect for people's rights and dignity. The first one is minimizing the risk of harm. Dissertation research should not harm participants. There are a number of types of harm that participants can be subjected to. These include physical harm to participants, psychological distress and discomfort, and social disadvantage. Where there is the possibility that participants could be harmed or put in a position of discomfort, there must be strong justifications for this. Secondly is obtaining informed consent. Informed consent means that participants should understand that they are taking part in research and what the research requires of them. The purpose of the research, the methods being used, the possible outcomes of the research, as well as associated demands, discomforts, inconveniences and risks that the participants may face. Another component of informed consent is the principle that participants should be volunteers, taking part without having been coerced and deceived. Third of all is the fidelity and responsibility principle of the A General Principles, where it inspires psychologists to cultivate a professional and scientific environment built upon trust, accountability, and ethical considerations. Psychologists are bound to the community by way of their profession and must conduct themselves in a responsible and ethical manner while also maintaining a similar check on colleagues. Furthermore, psychologists are expected to altruistically devote some of their time to the community. Fourth principle is the integrity. Researchers need to engage in honest, transparent practices within all aspects of the field of psychology. That is, psychologists should not engage in behavior that could be misconstrued as dishonest, exploitative, or otherwise malicious. When deception is appropriately used, most likely during psychological research, psychologists have a responsibility to mitigate the effects of its use on the overall field. Lastly, researchers need to respect for people's right and dignity, which acknowledging the worth of the individual by taking judicious precautions and engaging in positive, professional interactions, avoiding the influence of any personal bias towards the individual. This entails awareness of the vulnerabilities experienced by any particular population of people and necessitates understanding of and respect for diversity, including, but not limited to, factors concerning gender, race, religion, disability, and socioeconomic status. Last but not least, ethics is the activity of man directed to secure the inner perfection of his own personality.